Is it back to normal now? Are people allowed to visit their relatives?
No, it's not back to normal at all.
Right. Okay. So.
What's your relative on?
Well, it's actually more regard. Well, he's out. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. I only found out this morning that he was in there.
Right. What's the call?
Max Pearsley, Pearsley. I presume that's how you spell it. He's come off a motorbike apparently, halfway between here and Preston.
Right, I've not got him listed.
Right.
I've not got any Maxwell or Maxwell's or...
In the whole of the hospital.
In the whole of the... Not with a surname beginning with T.
Right. Also, can you if I have a test for COVID-19, and it comes back positive, I'm a little bit worried because I have had underlying COPD and a touch of emphysema. I've smoked most of my life, even though I don't now. But I have always got a ropey chest, and I'm just worried because I've heard something that if you've got underlying any kind of a coronavirus material in you, that you will test positive for it.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not medically trained, and we're not even doing the test here. They're doing, it's like the government, if you're not a staff member, and I couldn't give you any advice at all.
Right, so you don't come to the hospital for a test anyway, would you?
No,
yeah.
The hospital's on lockdown. You can't even come in unless it's in an ambulance.
Really?
Staff member, yeah.
Bloody hell. Can't believe
Been on
it.
lockdown for about a month.
Yeah. So, even if, well, my mum's poorly as well, and I'm terrified of her coming into the hospital because I'm sure she won't come out with what's going on.
That's it. Even if she come in, you couldn't come in with her.
No, see, that's frightening as well, innit? You know, just,
That's the worst thing about it.
Innit?
Even if generally someone's had a stroke,
yeah.
They can't have a they'd be frightening themselves. You know, it's horrible.
Yeah. Oh,
Even
God.
The virus,
the
effects that it's having.
Yeah, I mean, you know the guy that, what's he called, Valence, and the other one, that bloody witty bloke, weird-looking character. He, on the, when was it, Tuesday night, I think. I mean, I don't normally watch the telly because it's frightening. You know, I try not to watch it. But I did watch it the other night, and he said, out of his own mouth, that this is a very small percent of people. The numbers that we gave you, the 33,000 that were going to die, were just computer models that unfortunately were very wrong. And only 0.4% of people have actually died of anything other than flu. So I had this recorded and I've watched it over and over again, and he said only a couple of people have to go to hospital, they'll just require oxygen and they'll come out. Which seems to be what's happened when anybody famous or whatever's got it. You know, they've had oxygen, they've come home. But yeah, we've got thousands and thousands of reported deaths of this, and yet nobody actually saying, you know, testing for it or anything. What the bloody hell's going on?
Yeah, it is serious.
Do you work in the hospital? Are you in the hospital? Right, so you can see what's going on then.
Yeah. And I'm not mixing with anyone apart from my partner who lives in the same house.
Yeah, well, and my partner, her mother has just been, she's confused. She's got a water infection, and she's thinking she's in Preston. She's all over the place, and then the ambulance came to see her the other day, and you know, like it is, when they got there, she was fine. So when they left, they said, "Oh, she's fine," and I had a nursing home for 20 years, so I know a water infection, and they didn't give her anything. They left and said she was all right. The next day, she's back to how she was, thinking that she's got kids in the house and she's got a man with a gun, and, you know, so what do I do with her? She's at home getting gradually worse, and yet they've now said she's got a virus, but she's not been out of the house for bloody 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, so...
I'm really sorry, I'm a lone worker and I've got loads of calls on.
Have you?
Yeah, ring Preston to find Max.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Yeah, if it's in between one place and the other. Brilliant. Yeah. So, like they said on the news, if you've got a relative that's got any problems, bring them in. That's what they said.
I'm not sure. I know we'd ring 111 for medical advice, and they'll decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
God. All right. Nice one.
Right.
Thank you. Cheers,
All
love.
right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was odd. After everything that we've been hearing over the last couple of days or so from the news and everywhere else, that everything seems to have been relaxed, and yet when you ring the hospital asking them any kind of information, you're told that you can't come in and it's all locked down. That's very odd. Anyway, I might just take a trip to the hospital and have a look. See you later. Keep researching, guys. This is not going away, and you're not being told the truth. Bye now.